Welcome to the introduction of the self-service module. First, just to introduce myself, my name is Jackie and I am one of the client experience officers here at enableHR. enableHR's self-service module provides candidates, employees, contractors, and volunteers the ability to log into their own self-service account and complete a comprehensive range of tasks and activities without having to disrupt the managers or human resources department. enableHR's self-service empowers users to seamlessly integrate with all enableHR modules, benefit from paperless onboarding and induction for successful candidates, electronically sign employment agreements, acknowledge important policies and notifications, update personal information, review, respond, and action assigned tasks, plan, track, and manage training qualifications along with workplace hazards and incidents, complete online performance reviews, and access documents such as policies and procedures. The self-service functionality extends across desktop, smartphone, and tablet devices so that workers can easily access at any time, from anywhere, on any device. Our treasured clients rave about the self-service module as it empowers their workers to easily access their portal anywhere at any time, empowers workers to perform routine HR and WHS tasks by themselves, and promote greater workforce engagement and participation. For a manager or enableHR admin user, the module empowers your business to save on costs and receive immediate return on investment, reduce transactional and administrative workload, and have more time to be focused on strategic HR and business growth. So let's head on to the self-service module for a demonstration. But first, let's have a look at the enableHR application and identify what connects to the self-service module. Starting from the home screen, you'll notice there are some tabs with a mobile icon within. Even though this General Docs tab, for example, has a mobile icon, it still depends on the document's type and status that determines if the document will show in self-service. When we click Upload a new document, one of our options is to select a document type. You'll see that we have a large selection to choose from. A self-service user has access to view only some of these documents. For example, employment contract, policy, and position descriptions. Performance management, performance review, and grievance type documents are an example of document types self-service users do not have access to. If you forget to choose the document type, the document is uploaded with the default document type, which is called Other Document. This is a document type the self-service user does not have access to see. In regards to document statuses, self-service users only have access to documents with the completed or created status. Heading over to the Employee file, self-service users have access to the Details tab, their Documents tab depending on the document type and status, and their Training tab where they can update their own training competencies. Opening up the Checklist tab, self-service users can receive tasks through a checklist. The Create an Employment Agreement checklist, for example, we have a step as shown in step 2.01 where we send a task to the self-service user. In this case, we are sending off the employment agreement for the self-service user to read and electronically sign. Let's now go into the self-service module as an employee and view that task of the employment agreement signature. As this is an action for the self-service user to complete, this task will be shown in the self-service user's inbox. Scrolling down, the task with the 3-line icon identifies that the task is sent through a checklist. The employment agreement signature task is a task we just seen through the checklist. When the self-service user clicks Acknowledge, they can then download the document and read the employment agreement, and then when ready, they can sign the contract electronically. The other task icons identify that these are either a group message that requires acknowledgement, an individually sent message, and a training competency update. When the self-service user first logs into their portal, the first thing they'll see is the notice board. These messages are sent from the enableHR application. There are two different types. The first type is the acknowledgement type of message. This requires the self-service user to click "I have read this message" to give their acknowledgement. Once clicked, an acknowledgement receipt will be added into the employee's record file under the Notes tab. This means the acknowledgement receipt is now part of the employee's record audit trail. The second type is simply an informative type message. This is a type of message you do not need acknowledgement for. An example of using this type of message is reminding your employees about a particular event. Moving over to the Me drop-down menu, the self-service users can see their own details and update them accordingly. The next thing they can see is the training qualifications, where they can update their own training competencies that have been assigned to them. The next option is the My Documents tab, which is the Documents tab under their record file. Of course, they can only see documents with the particular document type and status. Moving over to the My Organization drop-down menu, the self-service users can see the General Docs and the Policy tabs that are shown under the Employee Management module, and the Safety Policies and WHS Policy tabs that are shown under the WHS Management module. Under the Safety menu, self-service users have the ability to report hazard, risk, or incidents. They can also view the ones they have previously reported, so they can be able to see or track the closure or resolution. Self-service users also have access to many of the plans, guides, and register tabs within the WHS Management module. In terms of support and resources available, there are knowledge base articles providing detail around the self-service module. Please do not hesitate to contact the client experience team via these three channels here. If you feel your organization requires more in-depth training, please do not hesitate to contact us and submit a request. Thank you for watching and have a great day.